what can I say? The head has seen it all. That's real unfortunate. It's almost as if somebody was trapped inside of this thing and tried to beat their way out of it. Okay, so the chassis mounts with these long through bolts through these rubber feet. I took the other one out and I actually had a look at it here, and it looks like, well, let's just get this thing apart. The suspense is killing me. I actually started laughing when I saw this. What the fuck? Somebody stood on it. Oh boy. Just power cord's been changed. That's missing. Wonder why. Is there a choke added? No, that's just missing. Okay. Roger. Got one of those. Nice try. The fuck is going on there? Oh, the jacks were changed. Somebody ordered the Peavey jacks, but then just like, what the fuck? Okay. Yeah, this is gonna need some work. Some work. I wonder what the fuck this is. And this guy, what the fuck? This board's coming out. It's coming out. I want the world to know. We're gonna have to drill it, drop it, recap that board. I don't like that. And we're gonna just slowly go through it, recap the whole thing, take a look at the busted pots, figure out what's bad. You know, it's gonna be tricky to maybe get these finished pieces. This might work, but I think it's gonna be a good idea just to get the real thing. And these jacks aren't cheap either, and I can reuse those in some upcoming 412 MS cabinets. So, boy, he's got some very unique things going on here, really. This is what we're talking about here. These are gonna need all popped out. Yuck. Took this from John Sanderson. Went ahead and put a cage nut in here. These are 2.5 inch 1024 screws. Was missing a couple and we got some feet for it. Those are Marshall feet. Those aren't Ampeg feet. They are Peavey. Cool. Why this is important is because when they start to get worn down, the screws can go further into the chassis than they're supposed to. So this one's not as bad because where the cage nuts are, there's nothing underneath it, but on an amp like the Butcher where they're located, they go right up through the power cords and stuff, and I've seen them short stuff out because the screws are longer than they should be, and they're able to do that. So just keep an eye out. I was thinking something like this will take care of that, and it will. Yeah, somebody must have stood on that. New resistor. I'll put some of this stuff back in now. Re-riveted, drilled that out, changed that cap over, cleaned all the jacks, lubricated the switches, checked the fuse. That's all good. Now we're just waiting for the rest of the caps and we can start populating. New jacks, new pots. Gonna flat roll with these ones for now. we'll go from there. All right, the nightmare's over. Cleaned up all the solder connections on the pots. They were all very dirty. All the new caps are in. Let's put this back together. All right, so something that I found to be quite annoying was whoever rammed those wrong pots in there. I mean, I didn't want to start spending $15 a pot on this, okay? I would normally, if this were mine, I wouldn't do this. This thing's been so hacked up, it's kind of like whatever. I'm just trying to get it running. But these have a shoulder on them that isn't on the standoff pots. So the board was in here, like pushed back. I was looking at all these screws and I was taking it apart going, why are these all stripped? How do you strip these? It's not hard. They go straight down. Well, because of those collars, you couldn't get the board forward enough. And this screw here in particular wasn't even attached like the whole way down. The reason why that's a problem is because that's a ground point for the circuit. So the board wasn't getting ground. I don't know. Let's just see how this goes. But yeah, I had to drill out the front panel and put washers on this so that the board would push the whole way forward. Because again, there'd be another $100 in pots just to get this thing on. That's not what we're doing here. Man, oh man. Again, something like this, it's just, what do you do? I could cut a piece of metal and fit that. Sure. I'll get right on that. Something else I'll add is that it was real cool back in the day to smash all the stuff off of here and totally break this to get it apart. I put new hardware and all that. That piece was just rattling in there, flopping. So it's in there, the new feet are on. Let's go play it.